The Political Party Performance Index was launched by civil society groups in collaboration with the Westminster Foundation for Democracy to help strengthen Nigeria's democratic institutions. The event drew stakeholders, including lawmakers, political party leaders, and representatives of civil society, with a focus on evaluating party performance ahead of the 2027 general elections. According to the Westminster Foundation's country director, the findings are worrying, highlighting poor inclusivity, weak public engagement, and widespread non-compliance among political parties.
Political party remains the only platform by which leadership emerge, and we want to see them comply with their own constitution first and rules, as well as Electoral Act and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If you don't comply with rules, what you're going to be having is a state of disorder. So how political parties reconcile their differences is also very key.
At the heart of the conversations, political party leaders blame inadequate funding, arguing it opens the door for wealthy individuals to dominate party decisions, sidelining internal democracy.
We have been able to put something together. For the first time in the history of IPAC, political parties with our different interests, have been able to come together under the umbrella of IPAC to put a constitution together, which is a binding document. We never had, all we have is. So we will ensure that what is in the constitution, agreeable to all of us, will begin to be replicable in individual political parties.
Some stakeholders pointed to the absence of strong ideology, discipline, and vision as deeper reasons for party instability.
Because you lack political ideology, it is easy for politicians from different political parties and supposedly different political background to come together to form what is called a coalition. So what is the ideology of that coalition? So I think that whilst blaming ourselves, that's the politicians, but the time has come for us to think of how to tackle that problem.
INEC, however, insists it has continued to ensure that political parties meet their obligations under the law.
It's not at the approval stage that we have the problem. It's that after approval, after registering them as political party, how do we now follow up? That is the problem we have. Anybody can submit an ideology, but do they follow it up after registration? That is just the issue.
Female politicians also raise concerns, lamenting the continued exclusion of women from leadership roles within party structures.
Start from even the program that I'm holding in my hands. When I opened the brochure, the 19 political parties were represented by men, all men chairmen, and for me it was like, this is where we start from. Looking at the structure of how the political party executives are, in the first place, how do we get to the administrative role? What are the elections like? What are the inclusion for women's participation in the terms of election and administration in political parties? And I think it starts from there before we even go to political party constitution. And I think that framework can only activate itself if we have women working in the workrooms from the decision-making table.
As internal crises continue to rock several political groups, Nigerians are hoping for more transparent, inclusive, and accountable political parties ahead of the 2027 elections. Punarman Benjamin, Arise News.